Hey, so this is a noob's perspective on 2B2T, and you might be thinking, well, what is 2B2T? And for those who don't know, it is the oldest anarchy server in Minecraft. The first problem I have, or that I encountered, was the queue, which for some of that you don't know could take up to hours and hours and hours just to load in and get into the server. And for some of you who are asking, well, if you don't have any experience with 2B2T, you're going to be saying, well, why is there so many people trying to get in? And it's because the large amount of YouTubers that make videos on the server. And I'm sure you've encountered some and seen some of the videos if you know anything about 2B2T. And I'm going to put some of them on screen right now. And you might be thinking, well, is there a way to get around these, long hours to log in the server? Maybe some sort of application list, or you can buy some sort of feature. And you're right, you can buy some sort of feature. But the bad thing is, it's not a one-time purchase, I'm pretty sure. It's like a monthly payment, kind of like a Netflix subscription. So it's kind of like a subscription to a Minecraft server, which I don't know if that's more common on Java, but I'm sorry, but I'm not interested in paying for a subscription. I think it's like $20 maybe a month, or maybe probably less, I think. But I'll probably put a picture of it on screen right now. But I think it's around $20 a month subscription. And if you've never played on the server, then you're going to be discouraged right away just from that, honestly. I mean, I was at least. And the next thing I'm going to talk about is the toxicity and unfriendliness to new players. And, well, you might be thinking, oh, can you not take some, I'm gonna be okay with people saying mean comments in chat. That's not really a big deal for me. I'm not really gonna get upset or offended by that. But the big problem is, by the time you get into the server, you're gonna be spawn killed over and over and over again, and people are just gonna keep killing you over and over again, and they're not gonna care that you're new. That's why they're killing you, is because you're a new player. There's a lot of unfriendliness to new players. It's kind of like the Rust community. When you join, people will just kill you even if you're naked and they have the most weird stuff. And it's just a way of just being like, hey, I'm rich and you're poor, and I've been on the server longer than you. It's just how it goes, because they're just not friendly to new players and they don't care. You think if you were fully geared and there's a new player, he's no threat and you should leave him be. That's not how 2B2T players are, and they'll kill you on sight and most likely not help you. So becoming friends with someone and getting wealth is very unlikely, or trusting someone to come to your base is very unlikely, so be very wary while playing. Also, even if you wait through the long queue time to get in, you're still gonna have to deal with some problems in the game, like being enslaved for work. It's funny, but it happens. You will be enslaved to do work. They will get you, and I can probably put a clip of it on screen. Basically, they're gonna force you at spawn to mine for like 2 or 3 hours, or just do whatever task they want you to, and it doesn't really matter. They're always doing something kind of at spawn. Like they got new players to like help flood the spawn on 2B2T, which, that's not that bad, but they'll be there for hours and they're like, hey, we're gonna kill you if you don't help us. And it kind of sucks that you join and you're enslaved already, and basically they're just going to keep hunting down and killing you every time they see you because you don't want to help them. And I mean, obviously for them, it's benefiting them. Sometimes they'll promise you gear. I'm not entirely sure if they'll give you gear, obviously, because they can just kill you when they're done using you for materials and stuff. And I mean, I don't know. It kind of sucks. I'm not going to lie. It does suck. It's very difficult to escape spawn as well. Not only will you be hunted down and killed mercilessly over and over and over and over again, you have to walk for thousands and thousands of blocks. Even with hacks, it would be difficult, just because there's no fly, so you can't really fly. But you can get fly like glitches, like I think flying in a boat and other exploits, but not just simple fly commands. I believe it will kick you. You'll run out of food eventually, because you probably won't find a horse or something, and there's a high chance you'll die because, 2B2T is kind of known for like a watermelon highway, because the camping rusher found that, and that's like what he used to play. But what you'll notice is when you're leaving spawn, you'll probably have a lot of trouble finding old food supplies and things, just because people aren't going to leave that out for new players. Even when I played on different Anarchy servers, it took me thousands and thousands of blocks just to reach a food source, and it was an animal and not even food that someone left. There was a farm that I found, but it was completely raided and there was nothing salvageable except like a crafting table, which I can't eat a crafting table, so I mean, I'm kind of screwed, right? So yeah, it's just very difficult escaping from 2B2T spawn, and it just, for thousands of blocks, even farther than other Anarchy servers, just because it's so old. That's the biggest problem with it. And since it's been around for so long, people have griefed it for thousands of blocks out, unlike other Anarchy servers. Yeah, I'm that guy talking about other Anarchy servers. Alright, this is kind of the bonus thing. This is more of a pet peeve that gets on my nerve. This is on all Anarchy servers, I think. This might just be a glitch in Minecraft completely, which I'll put on screen and I'll explain what is happening as you're watching. Basically, I'm walking into the portal, and once you go through, you're into the nether, and then you say, hey, I don't want to be in the nether anymore, and you leave. And when you leave, you're not in the same spot. How does that happen? Someone please explain to me. This has never happened to me on normal Minecraft vanilla. I know it does happen, but it's a lot more common in Anarchy servers, because I know someone's probably typing an angry comment saying, oh, you don't know what you're talking about. But most portals I've went into on Anarchy servers will send me back thousands of blocks and hundreds of blocks away. And it takes hours just to come back and navigate where I'm at. And it's a really big pain. And those were all my things for my argument. And for the people curious, I'm not saying 2B2T is a bad server. I love the concept of it. It's extremely intriguing. What I am saying, though, is that I would recommend playing on different Anarchy servers. I'll throw some on screen right now. The one I play should be on there as well. And, I'm not saying 2B2T is a bad server. I'd still love to play it. It's just mainly the main thing that's deterring me is the queue. Because all these things apply to other Anarchy servers. The queue waiting time is just the biggest factor. If you don't want to wait for 5 hours and you don't have the time to wait for 5 hours, then you're not going to like 2B2T, because nobody wants to wait for hours just to play. Either that or you wake up really, really early. I was thinking about waking up at 5 in the morning just to film a video. I know it sounds stupid, but I was pretty determined to make a video on 2B2T, but I don't know. And other countries play on 2B2T, so that's people in different time zones, so even getting on at 5 in the morning could potentially be difficult and a waste of my time, But that's really all I have to say, guys. This is kind of a noob's perspective, someone who doesn't really know that much about 2B2T, but maybe a little bit about Anarchy servers. And, I hope you guys enjoyed. Please consider subscribing, because I guarantee this took me probably forever to make. And check out my other content if you're considering subscribing. And yeah, guys, peace.